And sasa nani Beatrice, hello trader. I would like to take some few minutes from your clock. I want to show you a stop hunting game. This should not conflict with the normal way that you are trading. Rather, it should show you, it should enable you to see the market in a slightly different perspective. This is a stop hunting game. Forex trading or stock trading is a stop hunting game. Yeah, so let me start from here. See this? So on this date, on the 3rd of September, let me start here. Let me push this. So this was 2nd of September. Okay, this is the the week ended here on the 2nd of September. Oh, sorry. Let me check. Okay, yeah. This was 30th of. This is the week of 30th of 30th of August. This is 30th of August. This is the week of 30th of August. It has ended here. Now, what we should observe is where stops are accumulated during this week. The week it just ended. Stops are accumulated here and here. Now, when the new week begins, we want to see market makers taking out any of these stops. We want to see market makers taking any of these, either this one or this one. And I'm assuming, let us assume that we don't know which people will be taken out. So if they take this, just a moment, if they take out these people here, because we know the market is always moving, it is a stop rate. So if they take these people out here, we can expect them to come up and clear up to at least here, because it is dangerous to assume that they will go all the way up and clear this area unless the market is ranging. It is dangerous to assume that they will go this far, but at least we are sure that if they take these people out, they'll come and clear this area, and then they will continue either bullish or bearish. So let us see what happens. So this is the week of 30th of August, as I've said. I'm pressing F12. I don't have a simulator yet. Oh, they've taken these people out here. They've taken these people out. So what do we think will happen? So this is the new week now. These people have been taken out. Now we expect them to come up and clear at least these people, which will give us how many pips if we buy there? It will give us 84 pips, 84 to 85, 87 pips. See? Okay, let us see what happened. Yep, these people have been effectively washed out, and that has given us a new low for the week of 2nd of September here. This week, our new low is this one. So stops are accumulated here again, and this is food for market makers in the future. Okay. Now, so if we can manage to buy this trade somewhere here, our take profit can be in this area here. To me, that is a safe take profit, because we don't expect market makers to raid stops up to this area only, because in this area here, as you see, there is a gap. There was no trading in this area. Price fell like a stone. So we expect them to come and fill this gap here, and then clear these people, and then we'll see whether they'll go up or down. I don't care, because by this time we would have made how many pips? 111 pips. In fact, we can expect them to go 20 pips above this point. It should be here, 20 pips here, 20 pips right here. Let me put a line here. Okay, 20 pips would be 1.1070. 1.1070. That is where we expect them to go. 1.770 right here. 10.7, yeah. So this is, let us see if they'll go that far. Let us see if they'll go that far. Oh, to the pip. So the next destination, this is the southern destination for market makers. We don't know the northern destination yet because the week is still running. So we don't know where to go after here. Let us see. Well, if the week ends with this one trade, if we had bought here, it's okay also because this will be 121 pips. You see, this will be 121 pips. That is quite enough. Yeah. That is quite enough. Okay. So we continue. F12. Where does the week end? Yeah, the week has ended here. We have a new. This is the swing low, and this is a new swing high. So this is where stops are located. Now, we expect them to come either here or here. If they stay somewhere at the middle, that will be accumulating contracts. So you can have a rule that if they don't sweep out any of these areas, you stay out of the market. That will make you go quiet inside it, but when you get setups, they'll be very powerful. And we don't expect them to stay at the middle without hitting stops on this area and this area for a long time. It should be just a week, especially during this time when there's a lot of business in the oil, because people need to do transactions. People need to do a business. Toshiba needs to sell computers and a lot of stuffs. Toyota needs to sell cars to the USA. America needs to to make arms deals with the other countries. So there are a lot of businesses going on in the world at this time of the year. So we expect them to go up, knock these people out or here, because otherwise business will not be possible. Now let us see. So if they sweep out this area, we can expect some movement. I'm not yet sure how far they will go, but we'll look at a place which looks appealing and obvious, like this area here. Okay, so let me push forward and see. Keep up. So when the week begins, we don't do anything until one of either the swing high or the swing low has been taken out. That's when you react. Before that, you can decide to fold your arms and just update the market. Whatever the strategy you are using, this is basic knowledge because market makers are doing stop rates. So whether you are doing price action or demand and supply, you need to have this understanding, and it is not difficult anyway. Okay, so we continue. And just one more thing, I think we can determine a trend of price by looking at which areas are being swept the most. For example, here they swept out this area, and then they swept out this area which is lower, and they swept this area, they swept this, and then they swept this area which is lower than, and then we have a new low which is lower than this one. And when they went up, they didn't go this far. So probably that is an indication that we are in a downtrend. But this is on our time frame. So well, even if you don't know the trend really, if they have swept one of the areas, why don't you just buy and put a reasonable take profit and then live with your bag full of money instead of wondering to determine the trend and the. So let me push forward and we'll see which stops will be rated this time around. Go push. Accumulating contracts. They are very tricky, these people. Push. Oh, push. Okay. Just a moment. Now we have to be careful. You have to be careful because as the market is moving, the market establishes new swing highs and swing lows. You might be able to catch a trade if you see a strong move. For example, we have a new swing low here. We have a new swing low here. If we see a powerful move after this swing low, that might be a very good trade to take. It might be a very good trade to take. So let me push forward. But well, that makes it. I mean, let me stick to finding the swing low and swing high of the week. Let me stick to that. Let us not in this at this juncture. I mean, in this tutorial, let us not think about taking trades. Let us just think about stop rates. That's all we are doing right now. Stop rates. Go, push. Oh, see this? Okay. Just a moment. So they have washed. So okay. See here. They have not washed away these people here. These people here and these people here are still safe. See? But they created a spike here and then they come and cleared it. You see? But so far we are still inside the range of the previous week. That is very tricky. That is very tricky. So you might have gone quiet this week. You might have gone quiet. And then look what has happened here. Very sadly, they came and cleared these people here. These people here were cleared. You see? Now, can you guess where next they will go? We can expect them to go down because after all, there was no trade in this area. Price moved very quickly. So we can expect them to go down and do some business in this area. We can expect them to go down and do some business in this area. Yeah. They've cleared this the high of the previous week. So let me see. So if you ask me, well, it is difficult to say how far they will go, how far down they will go. This is too short. Well, huge candles like this one indicate inefficiency in the market. They indicate inefficiency in the market. So we can expect them to, well, I'm not quite confident with this yet, but since this market is inefficient, let us assume that this level here is still intact because this is an inefficient market. This was it was like an accidental move, but the regular move is this one. We want them to come down and clear this. So let us expect them to come this far here. 83 pips. So let us expect them to come this far after clearing stops, after clearing the high of this previous week. And again, remember that we have this, we have a new, so in this juncture we have this, we have this new high, it remain intact, and we have a new low here. Okay, let's move forward. And okay, because as I said earlier, we can't expect them to come all the way to here. The market doesn't move like that. It is dangerous to make such unrealistic assumptions. Okay. The week ends. Oh, this high has also been taken out. But this would not affect us. It would not affect us. Rather, it would give us a picture of what would happen during the coming week. Oh, yeah. So this is not our new high. Our new high is this one. Our new high is this one. And that is not all. They have cleared these people here. These people have been cleared here. This is a stop rate. These people have been cleared out. So the week ending here, they might choose not to go up again. They might choose, because if they go out and clear these people, well, they will not have accumulated enough contracts, because as they go up and down, they accumulate. People are buying and selling, so there is a lot of accumulation of contracts. They cannot establish a high and go and trade it immediately. It will take a while. So we can expect them to come all the way down up to here. Probably create some new highs or some new lows along the way, and then they'll come and clear this area later. It can be this week or the other week, or even after some months. Let us go and see what happened. So we don't expect any stop rates upwards during the week of 16th of September. Let me see what happened. Oh, that was very good. And before I continue, let me again put the line here, 20 pips below this area. I want to test if it will work. 20 pips below this area is where 1120 is here, somewhere here. This is roughly in this area. And these people are also at risk, because normally you cannot expect them to come and turn from this area, because these people, there are people who are trapped here. Probably they'll come and sweep them away also. But let us make an assumption of 20 pips. 20 pips is here, somewhere here. So then let us see if they'll go this far. So the new week has started. Probably you might have not been able to take any trade here, because maybe it was not possible, because we want to see a pullback close to this line, or you might have taken a sell somewhere and put a stop loss above this line, because we don't expect a stop rate anytime soon. We expect them to go down, and then they'll come and clear this area. So before they come to clear this area, we'll be out. Let me see if I'll be correct again. Oh, did I miss it? Almost. Oh, that was painfully close. Here. Say 20 pips. How many pips are these? 14 or 10. Yes, it's okay. So these people are officially out. And as I said earlier, this was an inefficient trade. Yeah, trading is inefficient in this area, so we assume that it's not there. And these people, this law here is still intact. Let us see what will happen. So you might have sold here in this area. This is 16th of September. Let us see how one might have traded that one. 16th of September. Okay, here, 16th. 16th of September. Let us see if it was possible to take a trade in that area. Okay, this is 16th. Yes, yeah. This was tradable. Yeah. So this was the stop hunt. So we know that they are not coming up here anytime soon. So we would have sold here during London for 68 pips, and then we are out. Okay, I continue. Okay, so well, I'm not quite sure now where they will go, because of this interference here. I'm not sure where they will go. I don't really know. But what I know is that we still have this low here intact, and probably this is also intact, still intact, because this market is unused inefficient. Okay, I don't know. Since this area, if based on the fact that this was inefficient, based on this, and the fact that this was inefficient, let us say that this area was a stop right here, this area here, between this candle here, because this stops are accumulated here, stops are accumulated here, and then they rated stops. So how do we know if they have rated stops and they are not willing to go down anymore? It is when they go down quickly and go up, go down and up quickly, like here. See this? This took how long? This was how many hours? 7 hours. That's a very short time. So they went down and then they went up within 7 hours. Before people, some people are wondering, well, should I buy or sell? They are up and they have left you. They have left you if you are not, you don't know what stop rates are. But if you know what stop rates are, you are not left away. You are not, you will have a chance to see the trade. So this was a stop rate, as I've said. This was a stop rate because of these people here. They have decided to leave this area here intact. They have decided to keep this area here intact. Now, I think our next destination is probably here, because what we want to see, if they come all this far and they make a sharp turn, we'll know that these people have been left there today for now. That is what it will mean. So, like here, for example, we have no stops accumulated in this area. Here, we have stops accumulated here. For a while, we forget about this. We forget about this because we have stops here also. We forget about it. Forget about it because we know they will clear these people before coming out this way. And if they clear these people and make a sharp turn up, we'll know that, well, they're not interested to clear away these people here. Let us move. So, what is our next destination? Probably here, or they will clear this area. We just need to see a sharp turn, like I've said. And we are not sure what they will do. That is very important. We are not prophesying where price will go. We wait until when they have done what they want to do, and then we enter. Like here, for example, this was 16th, this is 17th, down and up, 17th. 17th would have taken a trade here, because we know this was a stop rate. Down, up quickly. We know it was a step rate. We don't need to wait. We don't need to expect anything concretely. We don't need to say that they'll come this far. We're not prophesying. Our mind should be free. So we would have bought here and probably exited here, because they are always after stop rates, and we do not need to catch the whole move. So this time around, maybe they'll come, and I think the market has become a bit shapeless here. It's not that clean. It's not that clean. I don't see anything clean, but we can still trade even if the market is not clean. So let me move forward. So if we had bought here, would exit probably here. We want to exit at a as early as possible, because the aim is not to catch a move. The aim is to make money. We exit as early as possible. Remember, we would have sold and then we buy. We exit as early as possible. Okay. So they came all this way. They came all this way here. They cleared these people. People were trapped here. And then I think they turned down. Let me see how the week would end. Yeah, they went down. Now, if they go down, these people who are trapped here, are at risk of being pushed out of the market. If it doesn't happen, I don't know. And if they go up, it means if the market is shapeless like this, like it is now, it's difficult to say. Well, want them to clear either stops here, because you don't want to enter before they have cleared stops. That's very important. We wait for them to clear stops. How do we know they have cleared stops? Is when they come into an area like this one, moves down sharply and then come up sharply. That's when you know that, okay, they are after stops and their bags are full. Now they will leave. They leave, we jump on board, we exit. That's all. That's all that matters. That's all what we do in the market. Okay. Yeah. Shapeless. It's not clear. Now they are accumulating contracts here. See, because it's not clear where they are going. They are dancing somewhere at the middle. We stay out. We stay out of the market. We stay out. And we have time to see and make sure that this is a stop trade or what. We have time for that. No need of jumping in and out. Okay. Now these people are at risk of being kicked out. And if these people are cleared, we will have a trade for sure. We'll have a trade. Oh, if they are not cleared. They're not cleared, but here, these people have been cleared out because this was an important area. I've seen a sharp move down, here. So after this stop hunt, this was at 20 o'clock. On the next day during London, we can expect to get a trade, and it will be a buy, and it will come this far, about 28 pips. Or no, we can expect them to come and clear this area here. In fact, we expect them to go 20 pips above this area. Let me mark it, because this is a stop hunt. This is a stop hunt here. It's a stop hunt up below this area here. It's a stop hunt. Let me see if I'll be right. And then we have we expect them to come and clear this area, go 20 pips above it. This is where 1.1086, 1.1086. Let me see if it will be the right call. Oh, that was horrible. In fact, it was horrible, and it was a Friday. We don't take trades on Friday. It is not advisable. We don't take trades on Friday. In fact, what we might have done is to catch some few pips. For example, here, this was a stop rate. This was a stop rate here. This was a stop rate. So, and what was the time? The time was 10 o'clock in the morning. This would be a very good trade. And we know for sure that if they leave this area, after this candle is closed, we know that once if we sell here, they'll come and flush out all these people here, and they'll come and flush out all these people here. In fact, we can assume 20 pips below this area here, 20 pips below this area, which is somewhere here. So then we would have sold here, because this is a stop trade. In fact, even this is a stop trade also. So we don't need to hurry. We need to wait. If you have not seen a stop trade, you just stay out. For example, here, this is a stop trade. When did this happen? In fact, this is also a stop trade here. So after this candle is closed, you would look to buy here. And this happened at 21 o'clock hours, which means once you see this on the next day, you say that I will buy. 21 o'clock hours on the 18th of September. Let us see what we might have done on the 19th. 18th of September is where? 18th of September is here. 18th of September is here. 19th. So this is the stop rate. 19th of September, we wake up at 10. here. We would have bought here. Our exit would be here. Would it make 20 pips? Oh no, but to be safe, we just exit here. Buy here. This is 10 here, because you know for sure that after they have cleared these stops here, sharp move down, you know for sure that they must come and clear these people here. That is a must. That is a must. So we have to teach ourselves to find these powerful moves. You see this here. This. And to the pip, they came all this way. So you have how many pips? 31 pips, assured pips. So after this candle is closed here, this is during London at 10. After this candle is closed, you would buy. Just take profit here. And then you have all the pips that you need, because these are 30, 28 assured pips. You see. Of course, this was also a stop trade here, which happened at New York here. So here, you see, this is like a game, isn't it? Here. Okay, here, this is a stop trade. See, here, this was because you see, these people have been cleared away here, and look at this. This was a stop trade also. It is higher than this area here, but we are not interested. When we don't care about this, we care about this area, these stops which are accumulated here. This is what we care about. We don't give a shit about these people here who are held here, because they're different people who have entered the market with different motives. See, here we have a stop trade during New York. Here, so we have, once you see this sharp move, this was 14.15, and then price comes back in, you look to sell. You look to sell up to where? You know that when they come, you go. If you sell here, you are sure that they will clear these people. The market makers can't move for 14 pips. That can never happen at this time frame. So we expect them to sweep these people out and up to here. So we expect this will give us 26 pips. In a ranging market, that is enough. So this would give you 2 trades. Okay, that was 19th here. Okay, and then let us, on the 20th, we have this interesting scenario. This was during London. You wake up in the morning during London, and then you see this. Let me go 20th here. Quite clear. Quite clear here. 20th here. This right here. So this was 10:30. This candle is closed. You look to sell. Up to where? You sell. You know they will clear these people out. They clear these people out. They clear these people out. So you have how many pips? You have 33 pips. That's enough. That's quite enough. That's quite enough. That's quite enough. The 20th. And then okay. So this was ranging, and still we have these 2 stop spots. We have this area and we have this area here. Although I've said this trade in this area was inefficient, then let me say that we have this area which has not yet been cleared. Yeah, this area has not been cleared yet. So we have quite many people trapped. We have people here also trapped. But during the week of 19th of September, this was the low. This was the low, and the high was Okay. And this was the high. Yeah. Let us see which people will be cleared first. Okay. No end until when stops have been cleared. Okay. Deal. And here, these people are cleared out. These people are cleared here. These people are cleared. So we don't expect them to continue to move down because they have already done the damage here. We don't expect them to continue to move down. We expect them to move upwards. Let me see if it is to be the right call. And of course, since we are not prophesying, if they decide to go down, we will simply find out where they'll trade stops again. We don't need to panic if they go against our expectations. We'll just simply look for another stop rate, whether it's this one. So if they decide to go down, because if they go down, they'll leave these people trapped. So if they go down, simply find out where else the red stops. That's so simple. You don't need to worry and cry like babies if they don't. In fact, shouldn't have any expectations. Shouldn't have any expectations. So if they go down, if they decide to go down and leave these people wandering, we'll look for the next stop rate. Period. That is the only thing that we'll do. Okay. F12. F12. Okay, see this? I've decided to go down. I've decided to go down. I've decided to go down. It's becoming very interesting. Down, 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 down. Now, this is interesting. See this? So they cleared these people here. Cleared here and here, which gives us a new stop rate. Here, this is a stop rate. Now, well, we can assume now that they are going up because they have already done the damage here. Because in this candle they cleared all these people here, and then in this one they cleared people here. We can expect them to go up now. Up to where? Up to, we expect some pips clearing these people and probably come all this way. Yeah, because well, price here was fast, so at least I expect them to cover this area here. I expect them to cover this area at least, because there was no business in this area. There was a gap. Price was moving on the right side. Oh, 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 oh. Shapeless. Oh, okay. Now this is a bit complicated for me, but when I look at this price action here, I don't see how one might have entered in this area. Well, let me see, 23rd was a Monday. 23rd, let me see if there's any trade on 23rd. 23rd, okay, 23rd is there. This is 20th here. But that price action. Okay. This is 23rd, yeah. 23rd was rather shapeless, although it was rather shapeless, really. It was rather shapeless. Well, this was a stop rate, but I'm not sure here. This is a stop rate because they took these people out and then went down. Well, okay, let me see. Yeah, sometimes they're not easy to notice. Most of the time, not sometimes. Most of the time, they're not easy to notice. Here, this was a stop rate. Which one might have sold also? So how would you catch this? Only on the 20th, when the market closed, you would mark these highs here, because we shouldn't imagine. We can assume that whenever they kick people out, they'll go to the other direction until it happens otherwise. See, for example, here they took these people out, and then after this candle here, after this candle is closed, is when you would look to enter, because okay, so this was a stop rate. Yeah, it was a stop rate, and exit is here after this candle. Quite clear, quite clear. So you just mark the stops here. You mark the tops, and then you wait. If they blast through these stops here, we would expect them to come all this far until when they turn around quickly. Okay. So inside was red shapeless. I've come to clear these people out here. Very interesting. I've cleared these people out. What will happen? Let me see. Wow. This is shapeless. Shapelessness is difficult to handle. Okay. Yep. Now I like this. I really like this. I really like this. I like this because we have this. Look at this. They have just taken out this Korea's area here. This area has been taken out. They went down quickly. They went up quickly. Now it is reasonable to assume that they will come back to this area, at least at this area. Suppose you buy here, you have 55, 57 pips. Well, not bad, but that will be next week. So we know for sure that when the next week opens, we don't expect them to move further than here before going up, because they've already kicked these people out. So we expect them to go up. Of course, stops are also accumulated here, but that they'll leave this for another day. Remember what we said earlier. They don't trap people and let them free momentarily. No, it will take a while. Freedom is expensive. Let me see what will happen. Are they coming down? I don't know. No. Okay. If they clear these people here, if they come and clear these people here, we'll go until when they have made a sharp turn up. That's when we know that they are going up. Okay. Oh, they have cleared them out. Okay, let us look for a sharp turn now. Sharp turn. And I think this is because price was in a very strong downtrend. So we can expect people to be, we can expect them to leave stop accumulation intact if accumulated stops are against the trend. Okay. Let us see what will happen here. this is another stop rate here. So this law has been taken out, and remember they took out this law. See, they started with this one, they took it out, they came, took this out, this one, and they also took this out. It means that when the pullback happens, it will be a strong one because stocks are accumulating here. Stocks are accumulating. Okay, here on the 1st of October, this is a stop rate here. This is a stop rate here. This is a stop rate. This is a stop rate. So after this, really, we know that we have taken these people out. We can look to buy, and we did buy here. This was during London here. During London. So after this stop rate, we just simply look for a pullback and then we buy. 26 pips. Okay, where are we going? That's your question. I would expect them to sweep away these stops here. I would expect them to come at least this far, really. I would expect them to come at least this far here. That is 80 pips. 80 pips here. Let me see, I'm also learning. Cross fingers, cross fingers. Oh, yeah, that was perfect. That was very, very perfect. And it gives us, I think it gives us another stop rate. Gives us another stop rate. So what have you learned? Have you learned? We struggled. Whenever the structure is not beautiful, we struggled. Okay, let this week end. Or let me see. This was a, yeah, this was a stop. Was it a stop rate? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a stop rate. Yeah, this was a stop rate. There's a stop rate. The week has ended. There are stops accumulated here, and there are stops accumulated here. No one knows where they will go. We don't know where they are going. We don't know what they are planning. We'll wait until when they have made a move, and then we'll enter quickly. We'll enter quickly in a pullback. We don't know, but that is a sin. Assuming, prophesying is a sin. In fact, this was another stop rate which might have benefited from this one. This one was a stop rate here, although the pullback that's not that good for me. Yeah. Yeah. This is for 3 pips. Okay. And you know they are coming here for sure. You see. So after this, we just look for a reversal pattern for entry. Let us see. Just for the sake of learning. This was the 2nd of October. Let us see for a buying opportunity between a 3rd of October and 2nd of October. Okay, 15th. Yeah. 2nd of October is here. And said, yeah, this was a good opportunity. This was a good opportunity. So at 10 here, yeah, you buy from here because you know this stop rate here. You have seen this in 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Okay. So where are they going after here? We don't know. What we know is that there are people trapped in this area here, and there are people trapped here. If they clear these people out, we will see what happens after that. They might clear these people and then continue to move upwards and do another stop trade, because there are a lot of people here. There are people trapped here. If they come up and make a stop run in this area, we know that they are coming down to clear these people. Let us see what will happen. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let us see. Well, honestly, I think this was not a very efficient stop rate, because it's like price was. In fact, this is rather accumulation of stops. It is an accumulation of stops rather than a stop rate. Let me see. Okay. Again, the market is shapeless. Well, I don't want this video to be very long. I hope you learned something from this. Let me stop the video. And if you have any questions, you can always ask.